Hello, beautifuls of the feed. It's me, Benji. I am going to be doing a general tarot reading for you today. So I'm just going to go straight into it. We're going to start with the Dreams of Gaia tarot, and then we're going to move on to normal tarot deck, and we're just going to go from there. So if you do resonate today, please leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that great stuff, and we'll get straight into it. Let's get our first card going. There's like two cards that popped out. Let's grab this one. The Youth. So today's card is the Youth. So this is like our general energy. I will just go to it in the book very, very quickly. What number is it? The Youth. Number 34. Alright. Adventure. Today's energy is very much like adventure. New horizons, excitement, independence, freedom, being a little bit rebellious with rebellion, impulsiveness, loyalty. We also have compromise here. So it just says key phrases: quest for adventure, live in the moment, action without thought, defying tradition and conformity, greater risk, greater reward, assert your independence, embrace individuality, a new direction, freedom from fear and doubts, a time of conflict or turmoil, communication and compromise, address desires. Sweet-faced and begilding, the youth has left this security of home and hearth without a backward glance. He is alone but confident in the knowledge that a loving and supportive family will be there if he has need of them. On a quest for adventure and discovery, he seeks the excitement of the new and the unknown in distant lands. Following whispers and rumors, he tasks risks and little thought or care. His choice is to live in the moment. The past is left behind, while thoughts of the future rest only as far as his next journey. Every adventure gives him a greater knowledge of the world and his place in it. Believing himself both immortal and infallible, he often acts spontaneously, using his charm and enthusiasm to win him favor and release him from strife. He rebels against sage advice to use restraint or caution. As far as the youth is concerned, the greater the risk, the more rewarding the outcome. Alright, so that is our general energy for today. This is very interesting. So, adventure. I kind of like that. Alright, let's move on to these tarot cards and get a general sense of what's happening in this reading today. We do have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands really just like gives me standing your ground, defending your position, you know, like being very like rebellious. I'm kind of getting rebellious, that word. We have the Death card, which is bringing in like renewal, like a rebirth of some sort, which is really beautiful indeed. So it's like very much like endings that are leading to new beginnings. As I have said before, it's like you're making your way to the promised land. I kind of love that. I love the Death card, to be honest. I also noticed that I haven't been showing you guys the cards. We do have two more cards that have come out. We have the King of Pentacles and we have the Four of Pentacles. So that's our first card, and then we have the Death card, and then we had the King of Pentacles, which is just like, you know, abundance, you know, like it's very much abundance, right? The King of Pentacles it's a really kind of like beautiful energy to be in and to aspire to be in. So it's really giving like success, you know, like success in your finances, abundance, mastering your wealth. So I kind of love that for you. And we have the Four of Pentacles, which is really giving that security, you know, like a sense of really working on the security of finances and being frugal with your finances too. What's this about? Adventure? Okay, it's a lot of cards. Let's just go for it. Okay, we have adventure. So I'm like, what's this about adventure? We have adventure. We have the sense of taking a risk, you know, like just going with the flow, being very much like in the flow. And I kind of love that. It's very beautiful. We have the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords really gives a sense of like a new like breakthrough idea and like gaining a new perspective to something. So I feel like this adventure is really going to bring forward like a new perspective on something. We have the Queen of Cups coming out. And the Queen of Cups is really just emotional wisdom and giving this really emotional, like nurturing energy. We have the World. Okay, so the World is coming out here, and the World really represents like a wholeness, you know, like a successful end of a journey. So it's really interesting. It's almost like you're celebrating or like you're going on an adventure because it's like you're celebrating your successes in abundance. You know, like I just feel like there's this new sense of like freedom, almost like liberation from something. We do have the Knight of Cups, which is really just bringing me into this romantic sense and having some energy come in that's going to be very romantic. And we have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups really here is giving me a sense of contentment, you know, like your wishes are like coming true. Yeah. Like your wishes are really manifesting and they're like coming true. I think that's really beautiful. And I feel like the wishes here are obviously abundance and obviously emotional wisdom. And I feel like there's a lot of things here that are like kind of adding up. And this new found romance, and I feel like with everything combined it's like the dreams are really coming to fruition, and I really love that. We do have the Five of Wands here. So the Five of Wands is really interesting indeed, because this is like competition, conflict, you know, creative challenges, but there's also conflict within that. So as much as these like dreams are coming true, I feel like there are these obstacles, but they're not really obstacles. I just feel like you know that this is there, but it doesn't really affect you that much. Because you're on your way to the Ten of Pentacles here, which is an inheritance of some sort. You know, this is all about accumulation. This is the wisdom that you have collected together, and it's like really bringing you abundance. But I also kind of get a weird feeling here that there is some sort of like monetary gain coming for you, and I feel like the abundance card here and like the being secure in your finances and just going with the flow, and it's really bringing into this place of like dreams coming true. So like I feel like this abundance or this inheritance is really coming from the universe itself. So we do have the Sun, and then we have Strength. Wow. So we have Sun and Strength for the last two cards. And it just really just gives me that sense of like being really free and happy and joyful and courageous and happy and confident. And with the Strength card, I'm really getting like a very generous kind of like kind, but very strong energy. And the Sun, obviously, that's like a really beautiful card because that just like represents pure joy. So this is honestly a miracle, this reading, because it's very much like showing that by going with the flow, you know, like going on an adventure, just going where life takes you is kind of like really working out, and your dreams are really like slotting into place and flowing into place. So I'm going to leave this reading with this, and we're going to do one last card here just to close it out. And for anyone that is watching and does watch my videos, I'm going to be doing a little bit shorter videos, but I'm going to be doing more of them over December. I think I've said it a few times, but yeah, this is probably the first one. So yeah, let me know if you do like this shorter style, and it will be just over December. I will also be still doing my longer ones, maybe daily, still. There'll be extra readings. They're just a little shorter. So the card that has come out is the Ace of The Ace of Water. I love these cards so much. I say it like every time I see them, but the Ace of Water here is come out. The Ace of Water is 268. Well, that's nearly at the end of the book. The Ace of Water. New emotions. First love. Ooh. Infatuation, attraction, lust, longing, excitement, and passion. Very much so. Your dreams are coming true. I feel like if you thought you had been in love before, you ain't never been in love like this connection that's coming in. That's kind of what I'm getting from this Knight of Cups. It's very, very luxury. We have an exciting beginning. Take a leap of faith. Open your heart, follow passion's lead. A new experience, opportunity, a new friendship. Stop fighting your feelings. Free of fear's influence. The Ace of Water symbolizes the beginning of a new love. And those feelings of nervous excitement we experience at the start of a new relationship. It is that growing sense of attraction and infatuation that draws you in and dares you to throw common sense aside. Falling in love is both paradoxically thrilling and terrifying. As a flood of emotions picks you up and carries you away, the river could carry you gently or lead you to rapids or worse, fling you over a waterfall. Regardless of where this new beginning may lead, now is time to open your heart to another, or to a new experience or opportunity. Remember that the Ace of Water does not necessarily symbolize a romantic relationship. You're being asked to allow your desire, passion, or attraction to carry you along in its flow, and trust that it would take you where you need to go. The Ace of... okay, it wasn't in reverse, so yeah. That's really interesting. Well, I feel like if you did get something from this reading, please let me know in the comments. Definitely give it a great big thumbs up because it helps out a stack. And also subscribe and enjoy the Soul Family here, the collective Soul Family that we have on my channel. I would love for that. And if you are looking for a personal reading done by me, I do offer like one reading on my channel, and it's like an hour long reading where I do like an intensive, like all of my cards, like you get to pick a bunch of stuff. You can definitely go check that out. It's in my website. It's in the description. And I'll see you in the next video. All right. Bye-bye.